Okay, I wanted to show some things under settings because webinars and recordings, it's kind of is what it is. So any recordings, that's where they're all held. You can delete them or download them. But under settings, a couple of different things that we're just going to kind of go through. So here's whether or not you have a waiting room. So when they join, if they join early before you allow them to come in. So I do suggest just keeping this on. And a lot of these I do suggest keeping basic, but I wanted to show you some different options. So meeting passcode, have that on. This is your personal meeting ID. So if you're giving your personal Zoom, whether or not you want a passcode on or off, I normally say no, but again, that's up to you and your security level. If they're joining through the phone, embed passcode to invite link for one-click join. Only authenticated users can join. I don't ever have that. Let's see. So block specific domains. Approve or block from different countries again. So here's something. So scheduled meetings, you can just kind of set this as standard. Your host video would start, your participant video would start. So I always like to turn my host video off, and then that way I can turn it on when I want to. And that's kind of across the board because I like to turn mine off as well as mute myself because you know, just never know. Like when you join someone's Zoom or they join yours, you just want to maybe do that. So that's where you can do that. And so allow participants to join before the host. So again, they would just join the meeting before the host arrives, which I wouldn't recommend. And here's mute all participants when they join. I do sometimes turn that on. Here's upcoming meeting reminders, desktop notifications. So that would be up to you, but that's just another option you can do. Here's the chat, whether or not you want a chat or not. So when you disable this, obviously no one's going to be able to like ask questions or anything in the chat. So just bear in mind that. Here's private chat. And this is like if you have multiple people in on, you can send a private chat to a specific person on instead of sending it across the board. You can save your chats. Again, this is going to take up a little bit more storage, but you can save them. And let's see, anything on this one? Oh, CoHost. So allow hosts to add co-hosts if you want that, or you can always give people sharing options. Meeting polls and quizzes. So this is allow hosts to add a poll during the meeting or before, which is kind of cool, as well as surveys. So when you turn these on, here's advanced polls and quizzes, but that's something that you can edit when you're scheduling your event. So here's share screen. So you can say host only, all participants. You can also give someone permission or, you know, the general when you're having a Zoom link. So I normally just keep this to host only. But that would be up to you. And then, Whiteboard is allowing you to like write on the whiteboard, which is pretty nice. Remote control is you controlling a user's account. Let's see. Allow removed participants to rejoin. Normally, I don't think you want to turn that on because you manually removed them. And then lastly, virtual backgrounds, which is cool. So here you can manage your virtual backgrounds. You can upload some more. That way you can just pick these when you are on Zoom. And then you can allow use of videos as virtual backgrounds. You can turn that on and off. And then I think the rest is pretty standard. So here's live streaming. So streaming into Facebook or YouTube or something. Normally just keep that on. So when there's a recording available, these are all just email different, like if someone joins before, if a meeting's canceled, someone schedules, those are all emails sent to you from Zoom. That's it. And then of course, here's your integration key if you ever need that to integrate it on another platform. So the final video we'll go over is just touching base on some of these admin settings.